Righty. Good afternoon, Melody. How are you today?
Doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you for allowing me to record this portion of our interview. So we've had a pretty good chat about, some of your past experience and some of the positions that I'm hiring for. So what I'd like to do now is hear a little bit about the type of work that you've been doing recently. So I'll let you go ahead and have the floor.
Okay, recently I was admin and um, s- admin and funeral director assistant, and I would input the contracts for the funeral services. I would input the contracts for the pre-need arrangements. I would work with the funeral directors on setting up the services and making the arrangements for the food. Um, I was pretty much I filled a little bit in a lot of places. Like I said, contracts. I did. They just recently changed things. I used to do the accounts payable, but they're taking it to a corporate level, so it has to run through Coupa to be paid. So, but before that, I paid at the location level and ordered supplies. Was it, just made sure everything was taken care of and up to date, and the funeral home looked good, and services went as smooth as they could be, and the funeral director was supported with his families, so they felt like they were the center of our universe at that particular time.
Yep, of course, I understand. All right. So now, before that, I understand you worked with Sunrise Aviation. You did reception and some admin duties there as well.
Yes, and I absolutely loved that job because of the
Okay.
students, and I managed the FBO, which is when people fly in, they have to rent space to park their planes, and I managed that. I had some great people that came back time after time. You know, people that flew down for Bike Week and everything like that. Um, love the students. Students were awesome. I managed the pilot shop was in there as well. Um, and I proctored the FAA exams for everything from um, excuse me, for everything from their beginning exams through their finals for their commercials.
Okay. And then we talked a little bit about insurance, and that I'm hiring for a position in insurance. And you told me that something kind of interesting, not that you necessarily have experience working in an insurance agency, but why don't you tell me a little bit about your experience with insurance?
Okay, my father has been in insurance for as long as I can remember. He was started out with Peninsula, which does not exist anymore. I think it's part of Prudential now, if I'm not mistaken. But he was in life, and he was up in the executive, and he was president of the Florida Life Underwriters for a couple of years there when I was still in high school. So now he is retired from insurance, and he's a CFP. So he's helping me with all my financial planning.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. So, you were saying that you just kind of grew up always hearing insurance and
I grew
terms
up here in
and
insurance. I mean, when I was really young, we lived in Fort Myers, and we'd go up to Sarasota to meet with his boss, and he was a manager here, so we always had events for his staff, and there was always talk of insurance going on around.
okay. Wonderful. So that kind of tied into your interest, of course, in this position. So I mean, really and truly, you've got such a great resume, really great experience, computer skills. You've got Microsoft Office. Look, we're talking about your AP, AR with your QuickBooks, PowerPoint, and you're also a notary.
Yes, I am.
Okay, wonderful. And I see here it looks like you have your AA degree.
Yes.
See, all righty. I think that's all that I have here for this part of the interview, but don't go anywhere because we do have some more questions to
Okay.
uncover. But I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.